In this video, we'll be looking into most repeated WAEC topics for 2025 candidates. Now, these topics, I have like 2 topics for you. So this is the topic 1. The topic 1 is set, and under set, these are the possible questions that WAEC can set for you. Exactly, because their own question will not come in a form whereby students are kind of familiar with. So your question used to look like this format. Although there are numerous topics that WAEC used to set in the exam, and then they used to repeat. But these 2 I'm about to show you now, which this one is the number 1, they are what? They are also part of the common topics that WAEC is actually going to set for you. So now let's solve these questions we have here. Now before I move to these questions, in my previous video, I promised that any stakeholders or any school owners, proprietor who want me to advertise their school or anybody who sells educational content or materials, so they should reach out to me so that I can advertise them in my next video. So some reach out to me, but eventually they did not send the details to me, so I'm still expecting their details. Now let's solve this question here. Please pay attention to this question because this question will be very helpful to you in your exam. Okay, now the first question we'll be looking at is if A, now look at here, A is called subset. If subset A is multiple of 2, subset B is multiple of 3, and subset C is factors of 6. So you now said they are what? They are subset of universal set. And the universal set is X such that 1 is less than or equals to X, and also X is less than or equals to 10. Find A complement intersection B complement intersection C complement. So that is what question number 1 is all about. To solve example 1 now, ensure to start from universal set first. So by saying universal set, number 1, universal set is what? Now what are the elements that will be universal set? 1 is less than or equals to X, whereby X is also less than or equals to what? 10. Now let's assume if 1 is less than X, what are the possible value for X? That means X is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. I'm just assuming that, let's say, if the question is 1 is less than X. So you get that now. Okay. So now the next time 1 is less than or equal to X. Look at the word equal to there. If equal to is not there now, 1 is less than X supposed to be 2, 3, 4, 5 for the value of X. But so far 1 is less than or equal to X. That means X can be 1 and also greater than 1. X can be 1 and also greater than what? Greater than 1. And they also said X is also less than or equals to 10. Meaning that X, if that equal to is not there, that means X is going to be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 backward. But they now put the word equals to there. That means X is less than 10 and what? And also equals to what? 10. So meaning that the element of this universal set is going to start from 1 till what? Till 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. Okay. I hope you get the analogy very well. Please, if you do not get it, just comment under the comment section that you did not get my explanation, so I can type it out under the comment section to buttress my explanation. Okay, that's that for that. Now let's now move to the subset. We have 3 subsets there: subset A, subset B, and subset C. So the subset A, multiple of 2. Mind you, the meaning of subset is like I said, you are saying topic and subtopic. So this universal set now can represent a topic. You know why this A, B, C will now represent a subtopic. Imagine that a subtopic is removed from here, from a topic. So meaning that all our subsets should not go beyond this universal set. So multiple of 2, that is what? 2, 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5, 10. So I have to stop here because 10 is the end of this universal set. Okay. Now for the subset B, that one's a multiple of 3. That will be 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 2, 6, 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 4, 12. Will I write 12? No. Okay. Now for the subset C, that one says that factors of 6. Factors means that something that can go in 6. That's just the meaning. Please take note of this video very well, please. At least these questions, they will definitely come out from theory section. That's the part 2, the theory section. And if you can actually understand this thing, smash it. It's a very bonus mark to you. It's going to be a bonus mark to you. So please put your attention in this and share this video at least to help other students who are planning to write WAEC Mathematics on Tuesday. So for the factors of 6 that what number can you use to divide 6 without remainder? So that's going to be 1 can go in 6, right? 1, 2 can go in 6, 3 can go in 6, and what again? 1 can go in 6, 2 can go in 6, 3 can 4 go, no, 5 no, 6 and 6. So we have it like this. So these are the factors of what? Of 6. And mind you, now look at all these elements here. We call all these numbers elements in set. So look at all these elements now. All of them do not go beyond this universal set. Now we have identified our elements of those subsets and even the universal set too. Now let's now go to the main question now. The main question says that we should find A complement intersection B complement intersection C complement. Now how do you do this? Firstly, find A complement first. Now looking for A complement means that what is in universal set that is not in in subset A. Yeah. So let's just compare. Okay, for complement we have 2 here, we have 2, but we don't have 1 here. So 1, 2 is here, 2 is here, 3 is not there. We have 4, okay, 5 is not there. We have 6, 7 is not there. We have 8, then 9 is not there. We have 10. So these are the A complements. And next one is now B complement. Now for the B complement, let's look at the B. This is the B, 3, 6, and 9. So for the B now, 1 is not there, 2 is not there, 3 is there, 4 is not there, 5 is not there, 6 is there, 7 is not there, 8 is not there, 9 is there, and 10 is not there. So these are the complements of what? Of B. Then the next one is now the complement of C. Complement of C. Now complement of C. 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is not there, 4 is not there, 5 is not there, 6 is there, 7 is not there, 8 is not there, 9 is not there, and 10 is not also there. This is a theory question, so you need to analyze your solution properly like this. Now after that, we will now go to the final one by saying, okay, so A complement intersection, B complement intersection, C complement. The word intersection means that what is common with all the 3. So we have 1 is not here, that one has gone. So what about 2? What about 2? Okay, 2 is here, but it's not in the order. What about 3? No. 4? No. 5? Yes, because we have 5. 5. So 5 comes first as the intersection. What is common with the 3? 6? No. 7? Okay. Okay. 7? Okay. 8? No. 9? No. 10? No. So that's it. So the answer you have for this question is what? 5 and 7. So that is our answer. That is the A complement intersection, B complement intersection, C complement. Part 2 says that given that X x, that x is a subset like that, giving us that subset x is has an element of x such that 10 is less than or equals to x, whereby x is also less than or equals to 15, and subset y is even number less than 18. So the now set our subset of universal set, that symbol universal set is 10 to 20. So find x intersection y, and b, that's for a. B, find the number of x complement intersection y. Now let's solve the question. Like I said earlier, whenever you want to solve the solution, this is a theory question. A paper 2, that's theory. Whenever you want to solve it, firstly write your universal set out first, because you have to solve it systematically. So question 2. So the universal set, okay, so just write 10 to 20. You may write it in full and you may not write it in full. It depends on your choice. So let me just abbreviate it to 20. Let me shorten it to 20. Okay. Now for the subset, now that means I have to identify the elements in my subsets. So for the subset x, now let's look at this thing one again. Okay, 10 is less than or equals to x, whereby x is also less than or equals to what? 15. So you can say that it looks similar, kind of similar to the example 1 universal set. So 10 is less than x. So are they being equals to is not there? If 10 is less than x, let me start from that place first. If 10 is less than x, what are the possible values that x is going to be? So x is going to be something like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and so on. That is if 10 is less than what? X. Okay, but now that 10 is less than or equals to x, that means x is starting from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on. Then they now stop it at x is now less than or equals to 15. That means x is going to be, so far x is less than, if x is less than 15 normally, that's going to be 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, and so on. So they now say less than or equals to 15. That means we'll start from 15 first. 15, 14, 13, backward. And coming from 10 is less than x. That means you are going to start counting from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that will now make us to stop at 15, because x is less than or equals to 15 is coming from 15, 14, 13, 12. Hope you get what I'm saying. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, backward. Whereby 10 is less than or equals to x. That one is coming from 10, 11, 12, 13. So all of them will now, so the both of them will now meet from where? From 10 to 15. So that's what that illustration is giving us. So that will now be from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now we have identified the elements in our subset x. Now let's identify the element of our subset y. So the element that will be in our subset y is even number less than 18. Okay, we all know even number. Those are the words 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. So if you want to start your even number, like I've said earlier, don't go beyond this universal set. Like I said, they are saying topic and subtopic. So your even number will start from 10. Yeah. Don't want to start your own even number from 2, 4, because 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, they are not among the what universal set. So you have to start a subset y from where? From 10, 12, 14, 16. You have to stop at 16, because they said even number less than 18. You can see less than 18. So it must not be, I don't think they put less than or equal to 18. That means I have to include 18 together. But they said less than 18. That means I must not include that 18. Then I have to stop at where? At this 16. Hope you understand what. So we have identified all the elements we need here. Now let's go to the real question. The question now says that my figure A. find x intersection y. I've explained what intersection is earlier, so what is common in the both. So x and y now, 10 10, this is 10 10 10 10 10 is common here. Let me do this. Okay, what about 11? No. 12 is also common. Okay, 12. What about 13? No. And 14, yes, 14 and 14. So 14. So those are the elements we have for x intersection y. And for the b passage, that number of x complement intersection y is what? I'll explain what this n means for you, but let's work out this thing first. So x complement actually means that you have to compare what is in what x compared to universal set. So 10 is there, 10 is there, okay, 11, 11, okay, 12, 12, okay, 13, 13, 13, 14, 14. So we have 15, 16, 17 to 20. Oh, sorry, 15 is here. My bad. 15 is here. So let me clean this off. Sorry. So 15 is there. Okay. Now for y is already here already. But let me just copy it down again. So 10, 12, 14, 16 for the y. Okay, so now let's now look at the intersection of the both. This is 10, okay, no 10, no 12, no 14. So the only thing common there is 16. That's the only thing common there. That's 16. Yeah, that's 16. So x complement intersection y is just 16. It's just 16. Okay, so now what is the meaning of that cardinality or number? You can call it number cardinality. It means that how many elements did you have here in your final answer? That's the meaning. You will count how many numbers did you have. Like you will count. When I say counting, I mean counting like this. 1, 2, 3, 3. Like this one now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this one now, 1. So you have only one element in your final answer. So you will just come here and write 1. Please don't put the curly brackets in this one, because this one is not set. Like this one does not represent element. It is just a number 1. It is not an element. It is just a number 1. So don't put that curly bracket. When I say curly bracket, I'm referring to CURLY. This type of bracket, we call it curly bracket under set. So just write your number of x complement intersection y complement equals to what? 1, and don't put curly bracket. So that's the topic 1 which I have for you, which is set. So for the topic 2, that one will be my next video. So if you need the topic 2, just type topic 2 under the comment section, and I'll give you the link for the topic 2. I only want to give you 2 topics. So after giving 2 topics, then I'll move to predicted question. Like I mean my 99.9% predicted question, but this particular one is my 99.9% predicted topics that you must know. Thank you.